Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope this video finds you in great mental health. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything that you're striving to achieve is happening and all of the things. So you read the title and you saw the thumbnail. Honey, the thumbnail is just going to be real basic when it comes to the revised street sector. And talking about, what we talk about. And so I wanted to give a part two to this whole situation with Marcus and what we believe over here in the street sector is the first victim of Marcus's inappropriate sexual liaisons. That's what we'll say, liaisons. And so Marcus, over the last year, has been dangling a carrot in all of our faces by the name of T. And so Marcus was telling us that he was in love. He had about two people that he's been in love with him whole life. And one of them, he said he was just gonna tell us her name is T. He said he just gonna tell us her name is T. And so, because he has so much other shenanigans going on, we kind of just was like, we're gonna put T on the back burner until she decided to come out and tell us what's up, what's good. So not too long ago, I don't know what the timestamp is on when he came on his live and started talking about T again. And confessing his love about T. And so in my last video, I said, well, can somebody find that T video so we can explore and look at it? And it was sent to me within 24 hours.
I'm here.
And so here we go. So now let's talk about T. T, at the time when Marcus found her, she was walking up the street in Atlanta with her 3-month-old baby boy. Marcus approached her. And back then, his line of questioning, now that in retrospect we know what he's about, was definitely trying to line up if she could be a potential girlfriend, friend, sexual partner. In the way that he was asking her questions, go and watch the video unless he privates the video. But he was asking her questions in a way to see if she had a man. What kind of support did she have? What kind of sexual background did she have? Because see, for him, if you tell him you're a prostitute, most men would be like, ooh, sis, I ain't going to be able to do it. Like, I might be able to do it, but I ain't going to be able to do it. Like, I ain't trying to wife you because you was a whole prostitute. But for Mucus, when they say prostitute, he like, hell yeah. Because in his mind, that means freak. That means you're going to do whatever you're going to do or whatever I want to do sexually because you already in the sex industry. So basically, you're going to do whatever I want. But what he don't understand is that for most sex industry women and women that work in the sex industry, the sex they have with their partners is way different than what they doing with these tricks, these plays, these men. It's a totally different situation. It's a totally different vibe. If you are a play or you're just a sex partner that's paying me as a sex industry worker, you're going to get that situation. You're gonna get what you pay for. So anyway, Marcus don't understand that. So once he started to, in his eyes, like her, love her, whatever, moved her in his apartment. Now, Yanna, we thought you was the first one. No, girl. Mm-mm. Apparently, T lived in his apartment for about 3 or 4 months. And so if you look at the timeline, he had T, got tired of T because, see, T, his mindset was, sex worker. She gonna do all this and the third. T probably got tired of all of that because it wasn't no payday. You just giving me and my kid a place to live. And so Marcus couldn't be so bothered with that. So y'all want to know what he did next? Allegedly, and from what we think, moved T in the house with his mama and his daddy. Moved T over with his mommy and his daddy. Now, why would he do that, you ask? He must have loved her. Somebody left that in the comments. Marcus don't love nobody. Marcus did that dumb shit because he still wanted to keep T on the side, but he wanted to mess with Yanna, Bambi, Florida, Tiffany, Shirley. He still wanted to do all of that. But he wanted to keep a stronghold on T. That's why he moved T over there with his mommy and his daddy. So anytime he wanted to have access to T, he could. Then you got Sunny. You got all these other women that he's flaunting on his channel. And T, hey T, and T watched all of that. So finally, she got fed up, allegedly, and cut him off. Because through all of what we saw, all the women that he was messing with, T was still made available to him, allegedly. And so, is that a good guy? Hell no. That's still a manipulator, a sexual deviant, and giving P. Diddy. Now, I told y'all, we saved Marcus's little ass. Okay? Because he was out of control. Okay? He'll tell you that. I've heard him say, I was doing my thing. Y'all, these glasses is giving Marcus. Woo! Go check them out. They're on my TikTok shop. Anyway, he's still a creep. Yes, he is. And T, I don't do interviews, but Kiki does. So if you ever want to, talk and tell us your story, hit Kiki Prime up, and go over there and tell her your story now. If you just want, I don't do interviews. I don't. But you can email me if you want to at psychology2@gmail.com. Now, I know Marcus don't got in your head and don't convince you that we the devil and that don't ever in your life talk to nobody that has talked against him. Don't listen to him, girl. Don't listen to his simple ass. Tell your story, boo. Tell your story and save the next victim. Because his little ass ain't changed. His little ass ain't changed. He ain't changed at all. So y'all comment down below what y'all think. Are you surprised that Marcus had somebody else living in the apartment before Yanna Bear? And put that girl out to deal with Yanna Bear. Then put Yanna Bear out to deal with Sunny. Put Sunny out to deal with Indy. And it just goes on and on and on. This little ass boy. And while doing all of this, we raw dogging it. How do I know this? He told us. How do I know any of this? He told us. Him and the other people, except T. And T, we want to hear from you. We definitely want to hear from you. got exhausted. Bye, y'all.